When you first leave the comfort of Vault 76 for the wild world of Appalachia, there's a lot to take in and explore. But before you go charging headfirst into Deathclaw Island, here are a few things you should do first. The moment you leave the vault, you'll have next to nothing in your inventory. Unless you plan to specialize in fist fighting, we recommend picking up some early gear. Turn right after stepping out of the vault to find a dead body around the corner holding a pipe pistol and some ammo. It's not much, but it's a start, and you can also perform bash attacks with your weapon. Take the other route down the stairs to the left past the Mr. Handy robot and you'll find another body holding a machete. Since ammo will probably be scarce in your first few hours, having a melee weapon is a great way to conserve bullets but still dish out damage to creatures that get too close. We know the itch to go exploring the far corners of the map is hard to ignore, but don't overlook following in the Overseer's footsteps. Her camp isn't too far from the vault and has a cache full of items, as well as a shared stash and tools to build weapons and armor. Take things one step further and proceed south to the town of Flatwoods, and you'll find an abandoned settlement full of supplies, crafting stations, a robot vendor, and more. Completing quests can also give you a wealth of rewards, like stim packs and recipes to craft your own weapons. Whether the prospect of base building appeals to you or not, there's plenty of benefits to having a portable camp. You don't need to get fancy right away, but don't ignore the early essentials. A bed with a frame will allow you to rest and regenerate health without the risk of disease. A Vault Tech stash will let you dump junk into your camp's inventory, with the added bonus of letting other travelers access their stash too. Finally, a cooking station is a must for cooking up some energizing food before meat and vegetables spoil. Remember that Vault 76 and your camp are the only places you can fast travel to for free, so you can use it as a staging point before exploring a dangerous area, or leave it somewhere you plan to return to later. When killing and looting your way across Appalachia, you might find a US government supply requisition holotape. Check your map for the nearest relay tower, and once inside, access the computer or repair it as needed. From here you can load the holotape and you'll be alerted to an incoming supply drop that will be marked on your map nearby, and seen from afar by the pink smoke rising from the care package. The best part is that anyone can partake in a supply drop, whether they're in your group or not, and everyone will find their own loot. When checking the map, you can see other players by the small yellow dots, but if you see a yellow hexagon, that's the sign of an active public event. These quests will include anyone in the immediate area, which can be joined or left until the event is complete. If the players in the area are successful in completing this event, everyone who's opted into the quest will receive rewards, no matter how much you actually pitched in. Yes, you can just sit around and play Nuka Tapper while everyone else does the dirty work, but maybe try helping out too. Fallout 76 is all about exploring abandoned locations and grabbing everything that isn't nailed down, which will leave you with a lot of junk to haul around. Items like metal cans and pencils can be used for anything from crafting weapons to repairing armor to building bigger and better camps. Just remember that between your own weight limit and the limit in your camp and stash, you'll need to exercise some restraint, or invest in perks that lower the weight of certain types of items and scrap junk at crafting stations into their components to lighten the load. To be in peak fighting shape, you'll want to manage your character's hunger and thirst. All the meals you can craft at a cooking station require either wood or boiled water, so stockpile both by looking for fallen logs to harvest, and find a body of water to bottle up instead of gulping it down at the source. Plenty of prepared meals can heal a lot of damage, even if they aren't as fast working as stim packs, and they give bonus effects too. And that's everything you'll need to start out your journey in Fallout 76. For more, watch our guided tour of Appalachia, and for everything else, you are already in the right place. IGN.